where has Meghan gone? And more importantly, is she ever going to be returning back to the limelight that seemingly she so loves but wishes to avoid, if you get my drift? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Thank you for joining me today. Lovely to see you. This particular story really centres on what a lot of people have been asking, so we delved in to exactly find out for you, where has Meghan Markle gone? Now, as we know, she's got a big battle on her hands alongside her father and of course her stepsister Samantha Markle in that litigation case. Can't be easy, and I'm sure she, along with her many lawyers, must be kept incredibly busy. Then of course there was a story about Samantha Markle's Twitter account being hijacked or hacked or whatever, but again, more drama focusing on Meghan. And then if you look about the difficulty situations, she recently of course accepted an award. I'm not quite sure what the award was for or meant to be for, but what was interesting was it was her very first big media appearance. I thought she looked wonderful, in fact, in that sort of blue stripy dress, but nobody was really sure exactly what they meant when they said they're dedicating their life to service. And then what were they getting the award for? But then Meghan once again has disappeared. Now you could say, of course, she's a busy mum of two, looking after two very young children, but she does have help. We know that. We don't like to call them servants, they're private help, hired help, whatever you want to call them. But it seemingly is Prince Harry that is being left, shall we say, to make an absolute clot of himself on things like Zoom and on videos and in media, announcing all sorts of weird things and of course trying to stay relevant, which we told you before they now have to do if they wish to continue making money. But why has Meghan decided to step back from the limelight? Well, as I said, we dig some digging. It appears that Meghan herself is quite happy to step back from the limelight, particularly with the Invictus Games and that weird and wonderful orange theme video from Prince Harry, because as she told a very good source, well, that's his project, his baby, and it is. He started it before he met her. And then of course you have the situation evolving with the battles with the Metropolitan Police and his fight for security by coming back to London. And then of course his big decision not to come back for the memorial of course, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. They're all family related matters. Seemingly she's forgetting that she's now part of the family, if only legally. But what's interesting is Meghan herself apparently has decided that she wants to step out of the limelight so that she's not overexposed, as apparently she feels, nothing to do with the backlash I might point out, but that she wants people to focus on the good works that she's doing. This apparently will be the Netflix production of Pearl, the cartoon that she announced about a year ago now, right? And then of course we can look forward to something on Spotify, apparently more podcast work. But she feels that by being overexposed, then of course, people may get bored of her. Yes, how could we possibly? But more importantly, some insiders are saying, of course, that by not being seen next to Prince Harry when he's doing these daft things with the Invictus Games video, or indeed making these outlandish statements about security, then simply, she's not next to the bad publicity, is she? It's nothing to do with her, it's all to do with Prince Harry, allegedly. Now, I'm not one to sort of pour scorn on anything, but it does seem strange that they often come out claiming they're a unit, a couple together, going forward, offering service, a life of service in fact. But it seems that Meghan only wants to be seen as and when she particularly chooses. And for the rest of the things, of course, Harry can simply do what he wishes. But more importantly, the dafter he looks, the further away she appears to be. You worked it out yet? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.